Hi everyone, my name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn, and this is a timeless reading for Libra. So Libra, this is being recorded at the end of June 2022, but whenever you come across this message, it doesn't matter. It is perfectly timed for you, Libra. So we're going to take a focus card or an anchor card. Okay, there we go. So this is the one, okay. So let's take a look at what the focus is for those of you, Virgo, that this is vibrating with. And this is expel. Okay, so getting rid of something. Trigger statement is, I am being invaded. So some of you felt like boundaries have been crossed or are being crossed, either physically or energetically, that things are happening emotionally that you're not comfortable with, something like that. Now, the truth statement is, I am pure. So you align with the frequency. As you align with the frequency of peace, the invasions from outside yourself and the dissonance within are neutralized. So what this is saying is, as you become more at peace with yourself inside and whatever's happening, and you work to resolve that, and we'll get into the tarot to go more deeply into this, then this is going to release that negativity from either the external forces and that weird feeling you feel when who you are is not in line with what you're doing or what's happening around you. That's called the dissonance, so we often feel that sort of in the mind, in the tummy, in the heart, where it's like, it's when you make a choice and that choice is not to your best benefit, but you're doing it anyway. That creates that dissonance, that icky feeling. So it could be that you've been feeling like you've been making these choices because you felt like you had to in order to keep the peace somehow, Libra. And the message is that you and your inner peace is what's most important. So let's get into the tarot and see a little bit more deeply how this message is unfolding for you. So we'll shuffle just for a minute just to see if any cards pop out because they really want to be a part of your message. And if not, then we will cut the deck for them and choose them. Okay? Okay. We'll do one more here. Okay. And we'll cut for the rest. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's been a while since I've done videos. When I looked, it seems like it's a year really, and I've missed it. So I'm happy to be connecting again and to be sharing with everyone. Thanks so much. Okay, so let's take a look at the cards that we have around your message, Virgo. So we've already got all different representations of water. Not water yet, but we've got lots of air, lots of earth, lots of fire. Ooh, we've got some new beginnings going on here. And there's our water. Okay, so Libra, you have in your message here just the tiniest bit of air energy. And then you've mostly got crystals. You've got a lot of the Pentacles energy, earth energy. So this situation may have a lot to do around security, comfort, physical situations, perhaps around finances, family, stability, home, because the Pentacles are generally around that kind of thing, right? So let's look forward here. And you've got a little bit of fire energy, but not much, and a little bit of water. So as we're coming along here, just to begin, so we've got the Seven of Acorns, that would be the acorns are fire energy, be the Seven of Wands, determination and stamina. So that's around feeling like you've been on guard, feeling like you've had to protect yourself about something, being determined to sort of keep that space. And this is like a protective card where you're feeling defensive on some level, and that would make sense, with this. So within that feeling of feeling defensive, you've got the Six of Feathers, which would be the Six of Swords. So that's air. So that's where, in combination with this card, this is where the keywords are transition and insight, but it's really about cutting your losses, sort of giving up, so to speak, or leaving a situation. It could also be around accepting help, not being willing to accept that help. But if you do, if you can get past this defensiveness and receive and accept the help, then you're going to gain some insight, some really clear insight around whatever the situation is, Libra, that pertains to you, about feeling like, your boundaries are being crossed, and that your space and your mind and all the things are being invaded. Then on top of that, we've got the Two of Crystals, which is again that earth energy, and it's about balance and adaptability. So the Two of Pentacles is about creating that balance. It's about, having that harmony between your choices, your balance, the things that you have to do. So this is showing you that there is choice involved here and that things are out of balance, but you're going to be able to achieve a new balance. So perhaps that is, you're going to create stronger boundaries for yourself. Perhaps you're going to have, create a resolution for whatever this issue is. You're perhaps going to stand your ground a little more or express yourself. And this card is, this so far in your story, it's saying this is what you need to do. You are a bit defensive, and that's okay, rightly so, with whatever's been going on. However, you've got this insight to be gained with this 6 card here. And again, that's feathers, so that's mind. That's and there's a transition that you're going through, and that transition is going to be able to help you find that balance. So as we move on, it's really interesting. We've got the 5 of Crystals, which would be again the 5 of Pentacles, which speaks to minor money issues, minor health issues, sort of feeling like you're not belonging in a situation, perhaps, persistence and new possibilities. So this is about pushing through. It's about pushing through what's presenting to you and being able to overcome it, or at least see it for what it is, to the degree that it is, and not make something more than what's being presented. But this feels more like it's close to home, like there's people in your life that are perhaps affecting your finances, affecting your stress level, affecting your health. And so moving forward with that, you've got the Knight of Crystals. So you go from the 5 to the Knight of Crystals. And he's cautious, sensible, slow to progress, endurance and determination. So this Knight energy, this is a masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be a masculine figure in your life. It can represent any person of any identity. If it represents a person, it's just the energy embodied in the card. So you could have a friend, a mate, a family member that represents this really, slow, steady, cautious, considerate person who can be there to help support you through and push through this, the difficult pieces of whatever this situation is as it pertains to you, Libra. And as you move through this, right in the middle, you've got this beautiful 0. This would be the Fool, Major Arcana, the Traveler, adventure and potential. So this is what you're unlocking. This is what's being blocked for you. And Libra, this is what you're unlocking through the process of taking your power back, so to speak. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to face the situation, create better boundaries, to be heard and to be seen. Because, Libra, you always not always, I'm overgeneralizing, but typically sort of as a sign, you know, you're about the balance, you're about the harmony, you're about keeping everybody happy and content, and on some level that makes you happy and content to a point. And for all of us, that's to a point, right? And then it reaches a point where that energy shifts and you're now giving and they're taking. And it feels to me a little bit like people are just, yeah, this is it. Because I always get this feeling when it's right on. People are taking and taking and taking, and you're letting this happen out of the goodness of who you are, out of grace of not wanting conflict, out of, you know, sympathy or empathy for them. However, it's not helping your journey and it's not helping theirs at this point. At one point, maybe it was. Now that balance is, you know, that's out of place now. So that's where the dissonance is coming in, and you need to find that harmony. Now, this could be about a whole unit as well, a family unit. It could be about one other person. It could be about work, but it doesn't really feel that way. It feels more social, something social. Not social, but closer to home, more intimate, like friendship, family, someone from your spirit tribe, that kind of thing. So as you move forward, you've got this beautiful, I mean, it's absolute, you can't make this stuff up. Your third pass is a beautiful outcome. The start of your journey comes as you move through this and you face those things, and you've created this new ground zero for yourself, so to speak. And you've got the 10 of crystals, which is the 10 of pentacles, which is this beautiful abundance card, financial success, beautiful relationships, stability, attainment. You've done it. It's there. That's the end of process. Like, this is the goal. It's beautiful. And you've got the King of Shells here. And again, this is a masculine energy, not necessarily a masculine figure. And this is about harmony and integrity. So this King of Shells, this is the King of Cups, and he is all about the need to acknowledge those deep feelings. He's all about, don't squash it. Don't squash it anymore. He's about this, or the energy of the card is about pulling it out, allowing those feelings to be seen, acknowledging those feelings for what they are, and allowing those feelings to come through instead of drowning out the emotions, because that's not going to serve you. So this could be the kind of energy that you're being invited to embody as you move through and break through this piece here, coming into this new, beautiful path you've created. And this is all you're making this happen, you know, and that's a beautiful thing. That is beautiful. So coming in, you might be beginning to embody this energy, but this could also represent a physical person that is coming in to support you and be there for you. You may already know this person, or perhaps you don't, and you're just going to happen, the universe will put the two of you together. And then we've got the Empress, which is about beauty and abundance. She is nurturing fertility. Life is in bloom, just opulence. And the Empress energy is lovely. It is the ultimate of feminine energy. She is stunningly beautiful inside and out. She's just got the best of expectations for all around her. Everything is abundant and shining beautifully and in full bloom, and it's lovely. So this is really, you've got this beautiful outcome here where take your power back, Libra, you know, really look into it, get the support that you need, take the time that you need, and you've got this beautiful journey that you will see. You will feel it. You will feel it coming. The energy, the vibration will be there. And you're going to transition into this whole new you, which is so beautiful. You know, we shift and change all the time, but it's a beautiful thing to see that and to know that it's fully within your power to achieve. Libra, it's fully within your power to achieve it. Really is, you know, and you can feel so much better for those of you that are connecting in with this message. We're going to get a little bit of oracle just to for this last portion. And thanks again so much. I'm so grateful for your dropping in and staying with me. Please click like and subscribe if you can. And then visit embracingdawn.com to see other ways that I can support you on your journey. All right, so let's see here. We have the Oriole and new creative ventures on the horizon. See it as a positive change. See, this is beautiful. We could connect this into the beginning where you see it as a positive change and maybe initially it doesn't feel that way. Or, you know, you could tuck it right in at the end here and it is a beautiful thing. So now we've got Hawk. This is about, you know, that higher wisdom, that higher seeing, the being able to see all the details in the big picture from a distance. Pay attention, a powerful message is being communicated to you now. Well, perhaps this is it. You know, maybe for some Libra, this is just what you needed to hear. Dove, feel and follow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality, beautiful. So opening up to that feminine, you know, and that's very much about the dove as well. So let's get a fun final message for you here. And these are new, so they're kind of stuck together. Options. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I am reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me, you, the happiest, without limiting thoughts like you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato, because why not, right? So your final message is take it, grab it. You know, that vulnerable you, create new boundaries, allow yourself to get off that hamster wheel. Libra, get off the hamster wheel and just let yourself experience this beautiful experience that is presenting itself and is totally possible for you. So this is your reading, your timeless reading, Libra. Thank you so much for your time. And remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.